Number 2.
Wang Yu was a sweet toddler living a normal life in southern China. However, one day while her parents were out in a store shopping not too far away, she was run over by a van, whose driver stopped momentarily, then drove off, crushing the toddler yet again. The most disturbing part of this morbid tale, however, is that no fewer than a dozen passers-by strolled past the critically injured child and did absolutely nothing. Any one of them could have called the paramedics or offered any measure of aid, yet the basic humanity that by rights is inbred in all failed to act that day. And within the week, she perished in the emergency care unit, unable to be recalled back from the abyss when a helping hand would have saved her life the day before. During one's endeavors in life, one must call upon every single resource, dig deep into every single well in the ever-raging struggle for survival. We have growing resources available to us each day. Friends on test day, Google for homework, every Apple product known to mankind to aid day-to-day life. Yet, where better to start than a resource that we carry within us each day? A resource that continues to be undug, yet were it so would revolutionize human life. Ladies and gentlemen, to succeed in life, we must dig deep within ourselves and reach within to embrace humanity. We can also apply the four-way test as we delve deeper into this forgotten human trait by asking ourselves, is it the truth? Is it fair to all concerned? Will it build goodwill and better relationships? And is it beneficial to all concerned? Now, the first question we have to ask ourselves tonight is, does humanity exist at all? All over CNN and KTLA5 and every other news channel, horrific reports of gun slaughter, rape, robbery, murder, flash across the big screen, and yet we as spectators can calmly sit back and stomach the spectacle. We may experience a shred of sympathy for the shattered lives, true, but there is no time for empathy to be had, because such thoughts pass far too quickly for any lasting effect to be had. We cannot feel for others simply because the need for ourselves is paramount in this every man for himself world. Only when the gunman is at our door do we truly realize that violence exists in the world and is prevalent in the most unexpected of places. That what is happening right now isn't in some isolated neighborhood far away, but is up close and personal. We watch horror movies, read acts of bloody murder, and digitally slay foes on the PlayStation to such a degree that we seem to have lost out on humanity in these mock scenarios. Yet, while we may have lost out on humanity now, it is true that we still retain the means to grasp at humanity. What is proper is to feel the pity and humanity for those ruined souls torn apart by chaos, to feel the empathy for those forces touched by the forces that seek to tear this world apart. Therefore, act and embrace humanity as it wells inside of you. Now, while occasional acts of humanity are admired, humanity must be lived in, breathed in, adapted as a style of instinct and character ready to be applied at the most spontaneous of situations. We are responsible for our own lives, true, but the lives of others, as a member of our own species and population, can be touched as well. Mahatma Gandhi once said, "Be the change you wish to see in the world." And there is no reason to doubt his thought on this aspect. Consider a few simple things you can do to save one's life. If you happen to come across an elderly gentleman unconscious, far from walking away, it is your obligation to aid him and call upon higher authority should the situation be out of your control. At least by ensuring that more qualified personnel are on their way, you have already performed a critical step in saving this person from either danger or possibly death. It takes no manner of a medical degree or college expertise to simply act on inbred instinct and save the person in front of you, because your aid may be what stands between their life and their death. Thus, being humane is certainly more than fair to all concerned. And once this person is back on their feet, they will thank you with the utmost gratitude and goodwill for the benefits that you have granted them. Such acts have the potential to promote well-being and better relationships across the entire human world. Now, while there are 7 billion people upon this earth, each soul, each spark of life is as precious as the next, and to allow one to be snuffed out because of a moment's indecision is an egregious act that does not befit the noble human race. As our own Rotary Club motto dictates, we must offer service above self. Therefore, act and embrace humanity in all your actions. Now, of all the complex emotions and states that exist within our human brains, the idea of organism-to-organism protection is one at its most base and fundamental aspect. In a world where terror abounds and man turns against man at the slightest gain, it falls to all to counter the wave of chaos and disturbance with a purity of humanitarianism, a force so potent that it could serve to revolutionize the world we live in and bring us closer together in the face of all human darkness. Helping within the community is a fine way to help all on a small level basis. Yet when one goes above and beyond to prevent death's grasp from taking hold, humanity takes its full-fledged form, lighting up the soul and freeing it from the chains of chaos. Instinctive acts such as these will prevent more Wang Yus from occurring, or rather, will inspire all to take action and initiative to aid a helpless individual in the throes of death. I therefore issue this challenge to you, to go out and alleviate suffering in the world where you can, to make your mark upon this world, so that humanity can live its fullest in this golden age on Earth. I hope that tonight you have come to understand a little bit more of the human throughout this journey through the psyche, that you can truly see you are the change you wish to see in the world, so that when you finish, you can step back, admire your work, and say, hey, I did it. Thank you.